So if you want to tear tape with one hand, I'm just going to start with this masking tape. You're going to want to put your thumb right here on the corner of the tape. I like to use that knuckle part, kind of gives you a little more power. And then you're going to kind of twist the tape. And the real important part here is that you keep your thumb as close to that edge of the tape as possible. Don't put it out here, put it right here. That's going to give you the most power, it's going to give you the cleanest tear, and it's going to make sure the roll isn't all messed up, right? If I take it and tear from here, right, it's masking tape, so it's still kind of easy, but the roll comes out like this, and if you do it really wrong, let's see if I can kind of simulate how it looks, it'll do that, and it'll get all clumped up, right? And this is masking tape, so this is really easy to tear, but I like to still use my knuckle there, right? The back of your knuckle, not the front of your thumb. If you're really strong, you know, you can still kind of get away with it, but it's just more consistent for every type of tape. You can just kind of use your knuckle there. And I'm going to put one more piece, and I'm going to try the Gorilla Tape, which is going to be a lot harder. Hopefully I don't fuck it up. Now for Gorilla Tape, this stuff here, this stuff's really tough, really strong, hard to tear. First and foremost, if you've got like really tough tape like this, the easiest thing to do is just to take both hands and get them real close together so you can create a little tear like that. And then it should come pretty cleanly off. They're meant to break off horizontally like that. However, if you do need to tear it with one hand, which is really difficult, what you can do is you put the tape on there, and you're gonna, instead of using that knuckle I showed you, you're just gonna put your palm down. And again, make sure it's as close. If you can get a 90-degree angle here, right, where it's kind of creates that edge, that's going to make it a lot easier, right, because you're creating kind of a little bit of a cutting edge, right? Now, it's going to be pretty hard with my thumb because my thumb's not that strong, but if you take your whole palm, kind of that bone of your palm, and then you just sort of twist the tape like this, it's going to come right off, right? And that was pretty easy, and just kind of one-handed. You keep one hand on the tape, you keep one, and you can just kind of keep going. So that's... I'm not a tape tearing professional, so, you know, tell me in the comments if you've got tape tearing tips that you want to share, but I think I'm not a terrible tape tearer. So I wanted to make a video. Thank you.